Hi everybody. I wanted to welcome everybody to my page, MsTonya Speaks. And what MsTonya Speaks is about encouraging, uplifting, empowering, and inspiring people to own their happiness so that they can become the person that they were destined to be. And what made me want to do this is because there was a time in my life where I was just truly unhappy. I wasn't happy with the way my life was going towards, the direction it was going. And it all started when I got married. We had a very rocky marriage and we decided to go our separate ways. And then I became a single mother, of 2 children. And it just seemed like every time I felt like I was moving 2 steps forward, I got knocked back 10 steps because I couldn't keep a job. Every time I looked up, I was getting laid off. And I got a job and I got laid off. It was just like a domino effect of keep getting laid off. And bills don't stop coming just because you are laid off. If anything, they seem like they came faster. And it was really a stressful situation because when you got bills coming in and you don't have a job, it causes a lot of stress. And then I had people around that really didn't need to be around, did more harm than good. The kind of people that only is around for their own benefit, but when you need them, they're nowhere to be found. And then on top of that, it was very hard for me to forgive my past. I held on to a lot of things that occurred in my past that I just couldn't let go. And it caused a lot of angriness and bitterness and resentment and grudges. And that alone can bring a lot of stress to the table too. And those types of things leads to stuff like anxiety and depression, which is what I experienced. And nobody really knew that because I hid it very well. I didn't want nobody to see me very vulnerable, because when you're always identified as strong, you actually think you can handle everything. But I don't care how strong you are, man. Nobody can carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to carry it all on my shoulder, thinking I can handle it all. But inside I was hurting. And that's why I had anxiety. And that's why I had depression, which I had to get under control, because not only did it affect me, but it affected my children as well. So during the process, that, I was going through to become a better me, I started forgiving people. I started letting go of things that no longer was a part of my life anymore. I started dismissing people out of my life that did more harm than good. And the most important thing I did do was take accountability. Everything isn't everybody else's fault on why your life isn't going the way you want it to go. And that's what I had to realize. I had to own up and warm up to the things that I was doing wrong so that I can become a better me. And that's a hard thing to do, owning up to what you do wrong. A lot of us don't like to do that, which is why a lot of us are still stuck in neutral in our lives, because we don't want to make any changes. And so when I started working on myself, I started realizing that there was more to my life that I was capable of doing. But I couldn't really pinpoint what it was until I got a phone call last year that my dad had a heart attack. And when I got that phone call, it bothered me a lot, because me and my dad are like this. And my dad has always been in my corner. And the thought of losing him never really occurred to me, because I felt like he will always be there. But the truth of the matter is that nobody is going to always be there. We're not going to always be here. We all have an expiration date in this world. And I didn't want to live my life with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I really want to go after everything that I'm capable of going after, which is what made me want to birth MsTonya Speaks. And it was challenging for me. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I mean, stepping outside of your comfort zone, doing things that you probably never thought you would do, and taking that leap of faith. It takes a lot to do, but I'm very blessed to have great people in my life that encourage me along the way. And so that's what MsTonya Speaks is about. It's about happiness. It's about choosing your own happiness, owning up to your happiness. And it doesn't make you a selfish person to choose your happiness. If anything, it makes you a better person, because when you are great to yourself, you can be great to other people. A lot of people are walking around pretending like they're happy, but internally they're hurting from their past or even current situations that they're experiencing now. So this is a time to regain your happiness so that you can become that person that you were honestly designed to be. So I really do hope you enjoy what's going to be posted, the videos and the content, because there's enough happiness for everybody in this world. So until next time, guys, own your happiness, own your peace, and own your great.